and I'm here from Colombia. They are in New York right now. So I think any minute it's going to jump in Sergei Nossoff from Tesla Suit. He's going to be joining us today as a special guest. He's going to be speaking about the interesting tech that they are developing right now. And also, I think that Captain Gindi and Blakers are going to be telling us how the hell did everything went in New York, NFC New York, okay?
All
Right?
right. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. So just want to make sure you can't hear me twice. Can you hear me twice? Maybe a little bit. But either way, we had the absolute most bang up time at NFT NYC. I think that's from me and you being in the same room. Hold on. We're trying something new here. We're actually got Gindi and I in the same room. We're doing a live stream. You can actually see our avatars in our location that
Okay,
we
I don't know
had.
if you guys are watching right now the stream. Are we live streaming right now?
Oh,
I
yeah, we're
think we
live
are,
streaming.
right?
We are live streaming.
Okay. Okay, so
Yes.
guys can see us on Twitter or just on Twitch.
So I put it on Restream, so it's across the board.
Okay. So, guys, you must be being able to see us on Twitter right now. YouTube also, if you want. Facebook
It was
and Twitch.
the Twitch monster. So
We
yeah,
got
so
for all
basically
cases.
we're doing a VR Twitch stream while we do these Twitter Spaces, so we can show what we're actually up to. Yeah, basically, really actually show that we're doing this real time across the world from one another inside of interactive spaces, and again, we're really lucky today to have giving presentations with and be hanging out with the man himself, Sergei Nossoff. And forgive me if I'm slaying that, but he's the amazing founder of Tesla Suit, which
Okay,
as
guys.
of
So please
yesterday,
confirm. Did the music sound okay while I was playing? Did it sound
it
too
was a little
loud?
rough. I
Little too
think that
loud?
we can just wait until we get the audio. I can probably play some music in here. I think it's echo from the room, Mike. Let's see. One second, guys. I'm gonna sort some troubleshooting. Yeah, just cue the music first. Screw it. Let's go.
Are you in this area?
No, I'm trying to get.
You going? You want to use my app?
It's been an amazing week so far. It's been an amazing week for ISG. We just went from the after party on NFT New York. We were live streaming. It was an XR event.
Go out maybe if I go.
We jump in the VR venue with Kid Nerpo. I think we had Bio Crisis. Yeah, you were supporting us during the party. We also had Crazy Nikki from Germany. Yeah, it was pretty dope. It was a great event, and at the same time, while we were streaming in the metaverse, Isaac and Blake were live on the Star Child rooftop lounge bar. They were bringing people, onboarding people to the metaverse with the VR headsets. They had like 3 or 4 screens, as far as I was able to see, and they were live streaming the party from the metaverse into the IRL space, and they were bringing people in from the IRL space into the metaverse. So it was amazing. I think it was a good proof of concept of what XR parties can be, and it was pretty exciting for me because I was hoping to be able to join them IRL in New York, but unfortunately it wasn't possible because getting a visa from Colombia is not so easy, as you guys might think, and the thing is that even so, I was able to join during the party, and I was able to share, and it was amazing. It was exciting watching the people, the music, and I think this is what we are heading to. just bringing down the space barrier and the flesh barrier that the IRL imposes to us. And I think this is the way of the metaverse. This is the whole thing. This is what we have to do. This is what we have to accomplish. And it's bringing people together. We're building these amazing venues,
You're
and
gonna
the
go on the
whole
phone?
thing is just to bond people together and merge the spaces to come through and share and inspire and build. So I think this has been an exciting week. And yeah, I hope Blake and Isaac can give us more insight about the things that happened during the event. And okay, yeah, I see that Sergey already jumped in. Welcome, welcome. He's our special guest right now, and he's coming up to the stage.
So let me thank you for everything. Sergei is co-founder and CEO of Tesla Suit, which is the haptic suit that works inside Somnium. It's really the missing link to what the whole metaverse is. And basically, you put on the haptic suit, which we all have, and you go into Somnium and you could feel the rain, you could fly, you could feel when you teleport. And we experimented today and with Blake, and Blake made many different sensations, and we will be making more. It was a revolutionary day inside Somnium. We had a couple of presentations, and the people that saw what Somnium, ISG, and Tesla Suit are doing together in collaboration were totally blown away. Actually, the truth of the matter is, it was a historical day. And without further ado, Blake, I would like to introduce Blake. And then, Blake, if you could introduce our guest of honor, Sergey, to explain a little bit Tesla Suit. I hope you all enjoy this wonderful conversation.
Huzzah! All right, I'm going to try and speak in normal level because Isaac and I are in the same room. I don't want to echo. But first, I want to say thank you to everyone who came to the event the other night, which was here and also at Star Child Rooftop. I see BioCryo in the audience, man. Friggin' BioCryo watching you on the mainstream monitors, like in the club, it was so cool. But like Isaac said, we're here all hanging out. We just did some Tesla Suit integrations today. Somnium's got haptics working not just in Somnium world, but actually in the user's worlds, our world. So get ready for sensations. It's going to bring temptations. But Sergey, man, I figured, if is he up here as a speaker already for?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey guys.
Hell yeah.
Hey everyone. Yeah. Thanks for having
Sergey
me.
is the freaking man.
He actually sounds better than you. You sound a bit rough.
Yeah. Blake, you sound creepy, man. You sound just. I think you're just in the same room.
Listen, boys. There's nothing weird about this.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's just we can hear it through Isaac's echo. That's
It's like the voice of coming out from the sewer.
Listen. I'm reinforcing. I'm reinforcing through Isaac's mic. I'll mute.
So, Sergey, maybe you could tell us a little about Tesla and your vision, and give us a little history of the company and the major technological accomplishments that you're doing.
Yeah, I try to be as brief as possible. So our company is 7 years old this May. Actually, no, this May is going to be 7 years old in May. We specialize in deep tech smart wearable devices, and most in the beginning focused on smart clothing. And Tesla Suit is a primary example of smart clothing technology, where we packed it up with sensors, with haptic, with biometry, with motion capture capabilities. And that works in one ecosystem where you can design a variety of different sensations. You can use the suit for a variety of different use cases, from medical to academic to even interaction on a level with other users, feeling the handshakes, feeling the pat on the back, that sort of thing. We wanted to bring more immersiveness in metaverse, and I think Somnium is a great platform that allowing us to do that well. We love the collaboration with ISG. Isaac and Blake been great, and the support been great. Not only partners, but invested in our project and helped us to grow. But original idea was born, more than 10 years ago when our CTO has basically been working on a 5D cinema. And he wanted to bring immersiveness into the people's home, and people thought he was just crazy. And but he had that vision, and it was very important that he could create technology and create the product that not only does what it says on the box, but also at the same time looks great and has great design and so on. And so it's been a very difficult journey and very, very cool one. But we're glad to provide a technological stack that the people they're able to use, and they use it to enhance it further and add the solutions by using our technology. That's especially great to see.
It was really great today, Sergei, because for me and Blake, it was the first time that we put on the Tesla suit and we went into Somnium, and we felt the wind, and we felt the teleporter. We flew, and we felt the wind. It was incredible. I mean,
Recoil.
it was the recoil when we're shooting the gun. In other words, all your dreams. The haptic suit has many, many uses, but in the metaverse, to actually see what was a theory come and become reality was just amazing. I mean, I'm really taken back by the experience that we had today, and it was a major thing for Somnium, ISG, and Tesla. And the people that we demonstrated this to many groups of people today, and everybody was just totally blown away. They were totally blown away by the experience of Somnium, how beautiful it is, and ISG, the builds, and the haptic sensations that Somnium and ISG and Tesla are working together to provide for the metaverse.
Massage.
Thank you, Isaac. Yes, it was amazing. It was a really nice, amazing day. And it's great for people to really realize that they not only can look at the visual and they interact with the visual, feel the objects, feel the texture of the objects. It's another level, and adding the haptic sensations to the visual is essential for deeper immersions, and it will be an absolute requirement in the future. And we just being here at the forefront of that, and of that direction, Tesla suit. So, please visit, if you want to learn more about it, please visit our website. It's Tesla suit, or one word, .io.
TeslaSuit.io.
So can I ask a question? Does anybody in the audience, let's get some audience participation. Anybody want to ask Sergei questions about the haptic experience?
Yeah, well, I would like to start. I mean, if anyone in the audience want to come up and do a question, you are welcome. If you want to throw it in the comments of the space, go ahead. I will be reading them. Or if you guys want to send me an inbox, I am aware of anything that arrives into inbox right now. But meanwhile, yeah, I would like to ask, um, why? I mean, what was that spark that guided you to develop this kind of tech, this mission to make more immersive a technology so new as the metaverse or the whole concept of the metaverse? What was that thing that inspired you?
Well, yeah, but keep in mind, we were born before the universe, kind of direction started to take place. So we effectively, created so right now, like on the fourth generation of Tesla suit, and this is the first commercial development kit available that people use. So, um, in our eyes, it's a really tool for developers to add their solutions and add their flavor with our hardware. Um, this is kind of a process we're going through. I mean, I met with Arthur and I met with Isaac a while back, and they actually had to convince me to use the Tesla suit in that direction because the majority of the use cases that and sales that we have right now is mostly into a government training sector where they use Tesla suit to train specialized military, police force, firefighters, first responders, this sort of people. So we use this for professional VR training, really. Oh, then AR came on board, and then MR came on board. Now it's all kind of migrating towards the metaverse space. But actually, if you think about what this decentralized metaverse space really is, it's effectively stops people of relying on super expensive hardware technology like computers and expensive graphical cards, and gives them ability to stream everything, right? And go and play any games that they want, and interact with the people and the concept that they want, and everything will be run out of cloud servers. There's no need to go and buy a PlayStation or Xbox. You can just go into that place where you can launch that game and play that game, without any hardware equipment. So that's huge in terms of conversion, what's happening, and the interactional content that's happening. It was just a matter of time where people would be needing a haptic technology, and if you look at all the major books on the subjects, including Ready Player One and Ready Player Two, haptic suit and haptic gloves mentioned pretty frequently. Um, in that utopian view of the future, it's kind of in line with everything where it's kind of where everything develops. And we as a company want to be at the forefront of that technological development. That's all. I think the concept and the vision and the product lines kind of merged with more understanding that we had about the market and the direction where the market is taking. Um, and it's naturally it starts at the government level, and then the airspace level, and we obviously sell to all the space agencies. And it's only when Somnium Space came about, and kind of they said, like, we want this technology for our users that's incorporated. It was kind of fun. So we thought, let's get the early adopters and early users opportunity to interact with the technology, even if it's super expensive at this point. Obviously that is at this point, but the early adopters will have a chance to experience something a leap years before anyone else.
Well, you said it, because it really is leap years. But, you know, when I first met Sergei through Arthur, and we saw he was developing. Blake and I had a vision of using it inside Somnium on avatars, that you could feel the avatar, you could feel the fashion, and it was really a dream that would be far away, 5 years from now. But today, we went in, and then we went into the transporter, and boom, we felt it. We shot the gun, we felt the recoil. So I know I'm a little bit excited about this, but I don't think it's 5 years away. So, and I know that if we let Blake fool around with all this stuff, now that he has calibration, what he's going to come up with, maybe Blake, you want to talk about some ideas of how you want to use this technology inside Somnium?
Yes, let me turn on my mic. Yes. All right, check. I'm gonna talk quietly and creepily so that you guys don't hear me twice. But yeah, getting to play with the control center of the Tesla suit is basically like having a candy shop in front of you, with especially when you're wearing a suit and feeling instant feedback as to what you're putting in there. And I mean, today putting together sensations just to quickly represent like teleportation, the flying, and the recoil was relatively. I quickly did it, but while I did those, I had so many more ideas just about, what does it feel like when a leaf, as you're walking through a forest, the leaf is brushing against your skin, or, what does it feel like when the bass drum of a giant timpani thing that you're running around in the world, and that note, what does that note feel like? And the custom solutions that Tesla's provided you with, as far as tweaking the pulse and the frequencies of these individual nodes across your body, and that's lower arm, back and front, same with upper, and then your chest and your abs and back. I mean, you can do so many things, and just even taking the learnings from their not so pleasant presets right now, which is like bullet enter here, bullet exit there. Like, as Sergei said, they work a lot within military contracts. And so these are super practical sensations. But when you're trying to just feel and experience, what are the things that we're looking to have happen? And it's cool because that gives you a base ground, though, as to how you can really use the 360 environment for when something touches you, to be aware of your surroundings, essentially. And I'm really excited to play around with, especially music. 'Cause things like Subpack and Woosier, and they've gone in the route where they're making things so you can feel the low end, feel the bass. And I mean, imagine that in a silent disco. That's kind of what we're doing when we're in VR. Is we're in a silent disco in our room. We're not there, but people around us see that. And so being able to feel the music would really bring the next level of immersion, just like the Tesla suit does as a whole. When you're feeling the fact that you're flying off a building, and that you can feel the wind brushing down from the top of your back to the bottom, same thing across your hands. It's just today was outstanding to be able to feel that. And if anyone has any crazy thoughts on sensations, we're all up to trying whatever it is, so that when everyone has a Tesla suit, because everyone will have a Tesla suit someday. At least in their variations, especially with the amazing things that we heard today that they're doing, it's going to have a piece of a Tesla suit at least. And with that, they'll be able to, feel everything. So you guys need to tell us, what do you want to feel? A hand on your shoulder? A tear dripping down your chest? Fur, what do you want to most feel?
Oh man, what I would like to feel is
Don't get naughty. Don't get naughty.
Who's energy drink coming down my throat?
Dude, now would it be warm?
They gotta put an extension to put a piece inside your mouth, and then you can feel all sorts of sensations.
I was actually thinking about how to do this, and I think that things like even the smell sensations that Somnium's working in right now, like you're gonna walk into a trigger, it's gonna spurt out some eucalyptus scents because I'm in a spa. The same thing could work with foods, where it's like
No, but like I think he was saying he would like to feel the taste inside.
Oh, feel the taste inside his mouth. Now that
yeah, you can do it. And they we read the research by a very reputable university that basically was playing around with EMS on the tongue.
Wow.
And that in turn actually can stimulate different taste sensations too.
So even after your Tesla suit tongue experience, you're tasting chicken with anything. Everything becomes
Yeah,
chicken taste.
I wouldn't go that far, but
It would be pretty wild though. I mean, even triggering facial expressions, because I mean, there are people that lose, ability to move their facial
no, yeah,
muscles and stuff too.
I think at that point, is plug into the brain is the easiest option.
Oh, you're probably right.
Right.
Neuralink.
Neurally.
Yeah, plug me in, dude. Honestly, the bandwidth of information coming into my brain, I'd probably just sit there in like a nice rocking chair and just not say a word. I'd just be just absorbing internet. There's no advancements for Tesla suit like that for interconnectivity, like just plugging in. Is there?
How do you mean?
Meaning, essentially, maybe instead of anything, you just plug into a little spot on your arm or something like that, and it's basically giving you the sensations from that internal. Maybe it's implants, or maybe it's
No, because that would be we want to. I mean, it's still a skin type suit, so you have to put it on the bare body, right? So the electrodes need to touch the body and read the body parameters. We don't want to go invasive. I think that's the next level up.
It's the next level stuff. Yeah, but you were saying that you guys invented that type of like electrode sort of paint for any fabric and whatnot, which was really interesting.
Yeah. So we throughout the process, we're at one point we have more than 175 people working on the project, right? So, and we controlled the whole research, development, and production. It was all sort of part of a team, and so we've developed a number of very interesting tech that can be applicable throughout, the industry generally, and we now going to use that tech to produce a new generation of Tesla suits, which are coming up soon.
Tesla Suit 5, baby, get ready. Woo! And hopefully that's going to be right around time. And, Isaac and I will be first in line, obviously, ready to test things when you're when you guys are ready to go.
Yeah, we're doing already testing for clinical trials for the medical part. And we're kind of thinking how to merge that soon also with the metaverse. So that would be very cool.
Now, will we need to remake sensations in order to match those new suits, the new additions?
No, you don't. Yeah,
nice.
Everything works from 4.7 onwards.
Aha, see, that's great. Yeah, because I could imagine, just like any other tech, there's going to be a lot of advancements. And hearing that you guys are becoming sort of modular in a sense, there's going to be the ability to update or change certain pieces or take off this piece.
I mean, let me mention that. Let me mention a few things. So basically, the concept is changing, and it will be the electronics will be modular, removable from the suit, and so there will be like a 2-layer. The first layer will be like a thin thermal underwear type of Lululemon type of textile. And then you have electrodes on top of that. So it'll be comfortable to wear. You can wear it all day long. You can connect to the apps. You can surf with it, and so on. And so the idea is that it will be comfortable for users, and you can scale a product up. And so if one of the modular elements not working, you just replace that element rather than replace the whole suit.
See, that's where it becomes just absolutely awesome. Like and being able to just update, taking little bits and pieces from it. The hardware is good. The cloth is messed up. Toss it, change it in, or
I mean, this is our 5th generation of Tesla suit and the second that the world saw. So we've gone through a lot of the tech and a lot of the development and a lot of the feedback from the users So that early adoption users were essential for our, understanding where the product needs to be heading towards and what the issues to address.
At the moment, do you guys have any like maybe companies or even individuals working on projects where they're controlling robotics with
Blake,
just the suit?
Blake, you need to fix your mic. You have an issue with your mic.
Okay, yeah, it's Gindi and I echoing off each other. Hold on, I don't know if there's a fix for it.
Yeah, Gindi, mute your
You
mic.
want me to close mine?
Here we go.
Just mute your mic.
Here, you talk, Gindi man.
Yeah, Isaac, just mute your mic.
I did. How is it now?
Oh, your mic sounds great. Your mic sounds great. It's Blake's mic that sounds like he's on
Yeah,
the studio.
unfortunately, like some technical here.
Yeah.
Reverb.
But I mean, it's not like reverb really. It's sort of like
It's
a
a bit
noise.
creepy.
I don't know.
Creepy voice.
Yeah, creepy noise. Creepy noise.
Creepy noise.
Creepy noise with creepy voice.
Yeah. So, Sergey, how do you envision the? I'm gonna step aside a little bit from the metaverse topic, if you guys don't mind, because I really want to ask you, how do you envision the use of the gloves? Because that's something that was resonating in my mind for
Yeah,
rehab. People that may have like half their body is paralyzed and they cannot move, but maybe they can record some moves that they need with the hand that they can use, or I don't know. How do
that's
you envision that?
exactly. Yeah. This is a very good question. So the gloves are a new product that we are now in finalizing in development. So we're doing some prototype testing and some alpha testing for the glove with some of the partners. And so the idea that the glove effectively serves the same market and the same customers that the suit. With the glove, you, for example, will be able to replace the controller with your hand. That your hand can feel and touch the shape and volume of the objects, as well as the texture of the objects, interact with the objects. And because of the exoskeleton part on the hand, there's ability to control that hand involuntarily. So if you're doing a training demos, it will actually show you what you need to do with the hand without you moving your hand.
And that the force feedback has enough force to help
Yes,
rehab, for example, a muscle, the movement in the hand or something like that.
yes, correct. It's about 2 newtons per finger.
Wow, wow, that's amazing.
The
That's really, really
applications,
amazing.
the applications for the gloves are amazing as far as people who have strokes and need rehabilitation, and they could be in their home and put on the glove, and the doctor could be in a hospital in the Mayo Clinic or even in the metaverse, and you could do all the calibrations and get the biometrics, and they could do therapy. And it's really, I think it's something great for mankind, for the human mankind. I really am
That's
thinking.
what we really working towards. I mean, VR and metaverse is a great use case for us. It goes well with our sort of VR training use case. It's in the same lines, in the same kind of direction. Sensations are different, the use cases are different, but the direction is the same, right? And if we deviate from that, and the development phase that we're doing on the medical is phenomenal in the Tesla suit as well as in the Tesla glove in the future. We haven't started on the Tesla glove on the medical at all, but on the suit side, it's we're doing this major project with one of the world leading and US leading providers of orthopedic care. And it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like telemedical at home diagnostics, home rehab, everything.
Yeah, it's amazing stuff. I mean, the therapeutic value of this haptic sensations is it's earth world changing.
Yeah, and I see, and I really see like a focus on all this tech that you have been developing, like being really like respectful of the human body, not being like invasive with the human body, right? So is there some sort of like
That's right.
ethical code or something that you have within the company that guide you towards that approach
No,
with the
no,
human body?
no ethical code here. I mean, we have core values in the company, but it wasn't like that. To be honest, what makes our product quite unique and defines it from all the other products, that all these technologies in the Tesla suit as well as in Tesla glove work in one ecosystem. So haptic and motion capture and biometry and exoskeleton like force feedback, they work together and then separately and then combo with each other. That is something that's very unique on the market, and that's what makes us a world leaders in the space. Not in the haptic suit space, but also in the glove space too, in terms of a technical stack. Not only they remote, they wireless, they chargeable, they're easy to put on. There's no, on a glove, there's no textile, there's no hygiene problem and element, etc., etc. And one size fits all the gloves, all the finger sizes, all the length of the fingers. So there is no need to size it up like Tesla suit, for example. But what makes it unique that you can really combine these systems together, and when you combine two technologies, you can create extra technologies and extra use cases. And that's why the use cases are really endless.
It's incredible stuff. Anyway, guys, we're coming to the conclusion of our Twitter Spaces. We want to thank our special guest, Sergei, the founder and co-founder and CEO of Tesla Suit. And thank you, Fur Future and Blake, for huzzah, for another wonderful, wonderful Twitter space chat at ISG Metaverse, located in Somnium VR. Huzzah. Good night, everybody.
Hussam. Yeah, it's been an honor. Thank you, Sergey,
Thank you
for
so much, guys.
being such a kind guest and open yourself and tell about the company and all the amazing stuff you're developing. And yeah, it's been, I mean, I've learned too much from this space. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been my pleasure. Please visit our website and sign up for all the news and updates and support the project. We would highly appreciate your input and help and your thoughts.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Isaac, and thank you, Blake. Take care. Have a good night. We're rugging this thing.
Love you guys. Huzzah!
Be safe. Huzzah. Don't drink too much Husa energy drink. Remember what happened to my little friend.
Yeah.
Are you guys all in VR? Are you guys all in VR right now?